3, John Jones. Is this the beginning of the end of the closeted UFC champion himself, John Jones? He's having an absolute meltdown online, in people's Instagram DMs, just absolutely losing his mind going after these people. This isn't the first time he's done this. We've got evidence from before as well. And I've got evidence of someone suggesting that John Jones came onto them in a homosexual way. This is years ago, before I even started making all of these videos. So this isn't something that's come forward, okay, since I've been making these videos. This is from years and years ago that this was mentioned, okay? On the old JR Reset by Vinny Shawman, said that John Jones came onto him and suggested that it was in a very haram fashion, let's just say. And that's what we're going to go through in today's video. But he also basically admitted to being pegged by his wife, which needs to be mentioned as well, because if these are John Jones's DMs that are on my screen right now, he arguably admitted that his wife pegs him every night, which is really interesting. And it actually maybe would explain why he does get physical with her in moments. Maybe sometimes you don't listen to the safe word. In revealing that John Jones is gay, we may be able to clear his name of all else wrongdoing. So people say I'm doing a terrible thing. Why are you doing this to John Jones? As if he's such a great person, by the way. That really annoys me on Twitter. Why are you doing this to John Jones? Who do you think you are? If anything, I'm trying to get to the bottom of things. There's nothing wrong with it, YouTube administrators. There's nothing wrong with it at all. I love having my channel. But this might be the reason why John Jones gets physical. So in bringing attention to this heroic and stunning and brave thing that John Jones is going through, we may be able to clear his name of other things. And I want to talk to you about that. So, John Jones been DMing this guy, allegedly. We don't have entire proof of this one, but we do have screen recordings of another one that we're going to get through. Shout out, Will. How much you call an elite compared to you? This is how it starts with John Jones. Some spelling mistakes. Dude's clearly tweaking. I have multi-millionaire friends. Several billionaire friends. Friends in the highest branches of the military. What kind of 12-year-old threat is this? This is like the type of shit you'd say to someone when they don't adhere to the fucking quick scope, no scoping rules of a free-for-all on Rust. This is literally a kid on fucking Xbox raging that someone didn't pull off a silent knife on the final kill cam. Like, this is absolute pathetic shit right here. Friends in the highest branches of the military. Meanwhile, you make 3D designs, you have no followers, probably still trying to pay off your house. We can't all grow up rich in the suburbs like you, John Jones. Sorry, mate. This is the annoying bit about John Jones, because dude grew up rich as fuck. Rich as fuck. In the suburbs. Can't all have houses paid off. Sorry, mate. Willing to bet you live in an apartment. This is how John Jones views you, John Jones fans. I want that to be clear here as well. We'll go through all of it first. But yeah, let's make fun of me. I got a domestic violence charge about 4 years ago now. There too. But let's not, maybe he's thinking of a different one. Whoops. Just, that feeling when you mix up your domestic violence charges. Whoops. It was really about 2.5 years ago, 3 years ago. But this is maybe a different one that he's thinking of. Ah, God. Am I right, guys? How relatable is that? When you confuse your domestic violence charges with each other. Don't we all? Maybe even 5 years ago. So this guy is like, shit, did they catch me on that one? He's just covering all bases here. Shit, maybe even 5 years ago, dude. I don't know. I hit a bitch back then as well. Either way. Meanwhile, I've made close to 20 million since then. My wife is still with me. Okay, it's more terrifying than it is a flex. She's still with me, as in she's still breathing. She's still with us, guys. Hey, I ain't killed her yet, says John Jones. This is the defense that he's having right now. Listen. My wife is still with me. Fuck the shit out of me every night. My life is Gucci. Telling my buddy Jeff to shush probably wasn't a good idea. All this, all that he goes on to say. But listen to that last bit there. My wife is still with me. fucks the shit out of me every night. Now, I don't know how this mistake can be made. Fair play. Listen, this is an interesting choice of words. Because if I type in the words on my phone as a heterosexual man here, fuck the shit out of, the word that comes next is you, probably, right? And there's no chance that that word jumps in there. There's no chance that there's no chance that my autocorrect would ever think I'm saying that about myself, or would ever think that I am on the receiving end of that sentence. But for John Jones, my wife is still with me, fucks the shit out of me every night. My life's Gucci. Hey, sounds like real good life for you, mate, doesn't it? Real good life for John Jones. Really interesting choice of words there that he chose to go for. But I just want to go through this and then we'll get to the next one. There's so much more. How much to call you an elite compared to you have multi-millionaire friends, several billionaire friends, blah, 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 like talking like a fucking kid. He's that insecure. Wonder why. Wonder what this guy's got. Seems to have everything. What could be a problem this guy has in his brain? What kind of bad voices could this guy have that would still make him so insecure and have to prove himself at every second? All good though. Meanwhile, you make 3D designs and you have no followers, probably still trying to pay off your house, willing to bet you live in an apartment, but yeah, let's make fun of me. Now, I want it to be clear here. This is what John Jones thinks of people. This is the very tricky thing when you're a celebrity and you're snapping back at someone talking shit to you. The stuff you use to talk shit about them with, probably still paying off your house. I bet you live in an apartment. It goes to show how privileged you are, John Jones, as a person. Okay? And it also goes to show what you think of the regular person around you. It's kind of based, I'll be honest with you, if it wasn't a gay person doing it. But, all good. I got a domestic violence charge about 4 years ago now, maybe 5, but he's mixing them all up. Then my wife is still with me. She's still breathing. Okay? The life support machine's still beeping. Fuck the shit out of me every night. Oh, God. What a weird thing to flex to probably a 15-year-old kid on Instagram. All good, though. John Jones has said other stuff as well. This one's a little bit smaller on the screen, but we're going to go through it too. I've already agreed to make $15 million in my next fight. It'll never make sense to me why the dollar is before the 15. I've already agreed to make $15 million my next fight. Hell yeah, bro. And this is all proven by the screen recording here. The guy's gone through it. You know what I mean? This is my guy, Will. Will the Skillet, this guy. He's a long-time fan of my channel, okay? So he's proven this. And DC even read this out as well and says that sounds a lot like John Jones, because DC's received a lot of DMs from John Jones, remember? And he even said, that sounds a lot like John Jones, the way this is being written. I've already agreed to make 15 million my next fight. Hell yeah, bro. I'm about to beat up this old man and ride off into the sunset. Right off into the sunset. Hope you enjoy watching, Will. He said. So he's basically come forward and admitted that he's going to beat up this old man and ride off into the sunset. And this guy in the comments here is defending John Jones, a woman beater. I don't know why they're doing this. I don't know why society wants to defend John Jones. He's a horrible human being, despicable. You know, people will hate on Paddy Pimblett for being annoying more than they will John Jones for literally beating up women on a regular basis. But it's all good. Someone said, pretty funny exchange, but using the older narrative is weak. John Jones used it. I'm about to beat up this old man. So he knows what he's doing. John Jones knows exactly what he's doing with this fight. He knows what this is. It's him beating up an old man so he can ride off into the sunset, and Tom Aspinall doesn't get to flatten this bitch, basically. And then the guy responded, fun fact, in your 16 UFC title fights, 13 of your opponents were older than you, yet you still want to mangle poor old Stipe to add some stuffing to your legacy. Genuinely, what would you have done if Shogun decided he wanted to rematch Chuck Liddell instead of fighting you? That's basically what you're doing to Tom. This guy's an avid MMA Guru watcher. You know what I love seeing sometimes, guys? He worded this himself. I don't think I used the rematch Chuck Liddell example. I love seeing someone snap back at a fighter that I hate online. And it's just like, dude, this guy's got the script right here. This guy's got the MMA Guru script. Perfect comeback, dude. That's basically what you're doing to Tom, because Jon Jones put up a tweet saying, no title fight, no championship wins, Aspinall Blades. All these championship wins for Stipe and Jon Jones. Not realizing that the reason they can't get championship wins is because he's the champion and he won't fight them because he's shit scared. It's weird. That's basically what you're doing to Tom. Make your business decision all you want, but you don't really have the right to get butthurt when people call you out on it. I mean, Jones spends a lot of his nights butthurt, but not emotionally. His butt just hurts from being fucked by his own wife, in his own words. I didn't say that. Jones said that. And then he said, okay, what if I'm filthy rich and literally own not one but 2 small mansions in the same town? What does that make me? Just curious. What is Jon Jones getting out of this? I don't do this on Instagram. I'll maybe, like, someone will message me saying, I hope you die. I'll be like, same, dude. Yeah, I mean, I'm not fucking like, I make this much. But sometimes in live chat, I get like that. But it's different on DMs in your own time to be doing shit like this. Okay, what if I'm filthy rich, all that money, and you're still this much of an insecure coward, LMFAO? Just go, remember that band? They died off, Jesus Christ. That was a big thing once. Just go fight Stipe then, retire so we can forget about you already. And then he posted a gif of Tom Aspinall as well. There's more. Keep ducking, pal. He says, I've already agreed to make 15 million my next fight. Hell yeah, bro. I'm about to beat up this old man. And we've already seen this bit as well that he tweeted. Is there any more afterwards that you went in on? No, it's all good. It's just proof that it's Jon Jones. The guy's losing his mind, going in people's DMs. So I thought, let's just prove he's gay again. We'll get to that. Funny old story about Jon Jones. Let's have a listen.
Mean by all over the place bouncing around?
He just said to me, hi, Blue Eyes. I was like, hello. He's massive and dangerous and I'm not. I was like, hi. I just found it a bit strange.
Maybe I read jokes around with you?
I just found him different. Let's just say that. I just found him different. And
but I'm trying to read into this.
I'm trying to avoid it.
Hi, Blue Eyes. You know that thing you say as a straight man when you meet someone? I just found him different, the guy says. Really interesting. That's from Joe Rogan Experience, episode 832, if anyone's interested in going to see that. And it's at about 27 minutes. We'll listen to it one more time. This is Vinny Shawman, okay? Vinny Shawman discussing meeting Jon Jones for the first and only time. Or the first time. I don't know if it was the only time. By the sounds of Jon Jones's riz, it sounded like the only time, but who knows? Maybe it was successful and they met up again later. Who knows? Let's have a listen. First time meeting Jon Jones. Vinny Shawman.
And just abused him in a way. I met Jon Jones. He's different.
Weird that he would come up on the topic of abusing people, but it's all good. I met Jon Jones. He's different.
To say the least.
In what way?
He was. I didn't know. He was kind of. I only met him briefly. Where was it? I met him in Russia at the Legend. There's a show there, and he was very sort of. He was all over the place, bouncing around, and I just didn't expect him to be like that.
And what do you mean by all over the place bouncing around?
This could mean cocaine. But, what did it really mean?
Said to me, hi, Blue Eyes. I was like, hello. He's massive and dangerous and I'm not. I was like, hi. I just found it a bit strange.
Maybe I read jokes around with you?
I just found him different. Let's just say that. I just found him different. And
but I'm trying to read into this. I'm
trying to avoid it. Badly. No, yeah. I don't know him. But
that sounds like the most English, polite... This sounds like the most English, polite way of like that whole 2-minute sequence could have been condensed into 3 seconds. This, gay, right? That's what could have been said. And it would have summed up the whole minute-long speech there that we got. but it was done in the most English and formal way possible. This dude's gay, bro. This Jon Jones guy, hey, Blue Eyes. I've made other videos. This is just all stuff sprinkled on top. There's no denying anymore this man is secretly gay. That is proven. But again, do we let it? What does Jon... Now it's Jon Jones's choice, really. Gay? Fine. Does that clear his name for domestic violence? A little bit. Because I was thinking, you know what, all this. But then when I heard the DMs about, she fucks the shit out of me every night. That sounds aggressive from his wife. I'm going to be honest with you. It sounds very aggressive. And she might be hard of hearing. You know what I mean? Does she listen to his safe words? You know what I mean? When he says, ooh, Aspinall, and that's her code to stop fucking him in the ass, maybe then... maybe then... she doesn't stop, maybe. And then that's when he has to get physical and start showing her who the fucking, like, heavyweight champ is. You know what I'm saying? So when he's like... if his safe word is Aspinall, it would make a lot of sense. I'll be honest with you. But yeah, Jon Jones just having another meltdown online, dude. And everyone's going after me saying that I was going to do another video on it because I'm just being mean to this really nice guy, Jon Jones, that doesn't deserve any meanness to him whatsoever. So that's good. But he has also DM'd other people before. Tyson Griffin used to fight in the UFC. He was a bantamweight in the UFC. He actually had a bit of a mixed career. I think he went like win one, lose one type career. Couple bad decisions as well, if I remember things correctly. Maybe he got given a bad decision or two. This was Jon Jones DMing him when the guy brought up PEDs, basically. I have $1 million in real estate. I won the UFC belt 9 times. I'm internationally famous. I'm 6'4". He's not. He's not. Jon Jones is... I'm probably bigger than Jon Jones, and I'm not... But you know what I'm saying? He's not 6'4", but it's all good. He can claim it. I'll let him claim it. He's probably not, though. You know what I'm saying? All good, though. You, on the other hand, I'm guessing 5 feet flat. Based Jon Jones short shaming, to be fair. I'm guessing with the net worth of 100,000. These are his insults. Yeah, this is what Jon Jones thinks of you as a person. Fan of Jon Jones. But we know what Jon Jones fans are. They're gay women beaters, as one of them got outed for. I'm not even going to show his face on this video. I'll save that in case he pipes up again. Jon Jones DMing former UFC fighter. Walk around, no one giving a fuck who you are or what you do. My point is, you and I as UFC athletes are not even close to being the same level. I'm guessing that's why you're constantly attacking me. The guy was bringing up tainted supplements. You're literally and figuratively like a boy compared to me. I'm actually questioning myself as I'm writing this, thinking, why am I even giving you the time of day? Every time I turn around, you're writing me some bullshit. Why do you try so hard to get my attention? Now, if you were a man, I'm just going to say it like this, and you have ever sent another man a message with this level of lines to it, I think that's gay. I think that is a gay thing to do. I think this could be brought forward as more evidence to suggest that Jon Jones is gay. And no man should ever send someone this long of a message where you have to scroll through it. I'm sorry, if a guy sends me a message this long, he's blocked and it's over. You're no longer a friend. We're not boys like that. You know what I'm saying? I don't go that way. But this is Jon Jones having another emotional meltdown, which is interesting. What's this? This is, again, the clip. Should we just play it one more time?
What do you mean by all over the place bouncing around?
He just said to me, hi, Blue Eyes. I was like, hello. He's massive and dangerous, and I'm not. I was like, hi. I just found it a bit strange.
Maybe I read jokes around with you?
I just found him different. Let's just say that. I just found him different, and
but I'm trying to read into this. I'm
trying to avoid it badly. No,
yeah.
We know what he was insinuating there. So you know what, Tom Aspinall? Get some contact lenses, mate. You know what I mean? Might as well get out the blue contact lenses and let's get into it. You know what I mean? Let's get straight to it. Let's get the fight, because then you may have Jon Jones. You know, the guy's gay, man. Like, listen, I don't even know how to word it interestingly anymore. Why is Jones trending again? I guess I'll find that out in a second. But Yeah, he's an interesting guy. Well, I mean, let's just call it what it is. He's a gay guy. He's having trouble accepting who he is. And he's having a meltdown in fans' DMs. Keep on the pressure, guys. This is where we don't let up here. We don't start seeing a meltdown and go, let's back up a bit. This man will suffer before the end of his career. If God is real, this man will suffer before the end of his career. This man does not deserve a life without punishment. He must receive absolute humiliation for life to restore order and balance. People go after me for insulting people online. Jon Jones beats his wife to a bloody mess multiple times, and there are people defending him online. We need to restore order to the world. We need to restore order to people. And we need to see Jon Jones humiliated face first while Aspinall is stood over him. And I need to see Tom Aspinall face first out cold on the canvas. Oh no, Jon Jones out cold on the canvas. Blatant ducking of Tom Aspinall. He's having meltdowns on social media about it now as well. We need to see it happen. The gay stuff is just, there's nothing wrong with it. There's actually no exposing being done. I'm not exposing anything. I'm just covering a blatantly gay guy. There's nothing wrong with that. If you think there is, you're the person in the wrong, because I never said this was an insult. But there you go, Jon Jones. He's a loser, dude. He's a fucking loser, and he's having a meltdown, and he's realizing that people are realizing that his career is a little bit of a sham, to be honest with you. A little bit of an absolute sham, and I'm glad. And I hope that this all baits him into a fight with Tom Aspinall where he gets absolutely destroyed. That would be the golden ending of all of this. So, yeah, he's gay. He's got a thing for men with blue eyes. And remember, he loves those California boys. Or no, he's obsessed with those LA guys. So if you're a blue-eyed man from LA, see if you can get with Jon Jones. I don't know, like, he's got a type. You might be in there. Maybe you can reason with him. Maybe we need to bait Jon Jones with an LA man with blue eyes that he can get, comfortable with, and then the guy just springs on him a contract with Aspinall's name on it. And, fake gets him to sign it. Who knows how we're going to get this guy to fight Aspinall, but hopefully someday it will happen. See you later. Goodbye. Jon Jones is gay. We can go through DC's thing here at the end as well, actually. Why not? This is DC reading the messages that Jon Jones sent to someone.
I think Jon Jones is talking to a fan. This is Jones. What if I'm filthy rich and literally own not one, but two small mansions in the same town? What does that make me? I'm just curious. To that, the fan replies, all that money in the world, and you're still this much of an insecure coward, laughing my ass off. Just go fight Steve and retire so that we can forget about you already. Keep ducking Aspinall, pal. John then replied, I've already agreed to make $15 million in my next fight. Hell yeah, bro. I'm about to beat this old man up and ride off into the sunset, and I hope you enjoy watching it. Will, this is Jones wrote that. I'm telling you right now, as a guy that has exchanged direct messages with him, that he wrote that. I think he wrote that.
That's Jon Jones, dude. DC knows that pen work all too well. Okay, and this is adding up. Just thought I'd add that at the end. Just DC proving that it was him. I'm lost on what to do with these videos, dude. What am I doing here? What am I doing? What the fuck am I doing? What are these videos really? I just hate him. And I want justice. And I'm not making this video out of hate. But I want suffering on him. Pain. Humiliation. And by the sounds of his messages about what him and his wife get up to, he already gets that level of pain and humiliation. So it's not good enough. We need more, and we need him to fight Tom Aspinall. And that's what all of this needs to be. You need to rally behind Tom. I'm not telling you to trip over Curtis Blades if you see him on Fight Week. I'm not telling you to do that. I'm not telling you. I'm not telling you. Do not do it. Do not trip over Curtis Blades on Fight Week. No. Whoops, my fucking boiling hot cup of coffee is just fucking splattered in Curtis's face. Whoops. What a shame. No, I'm joking. Don't do any of that. Like Curtis Blades, he's an absolute legend. Real heavyweight, taking on all comers. Can't say that about the champ. But we need to ensure Aspinall versus Jones happens before all is said and done. Because this man needs to fight someone well-rounded with finishing potential that is his size or larger. Because throughout his entire career, he's never done that once. See you later. Goodbye. Toodle pip.